The program this morning will begin with a presentation about famous inventors from our third graders, followed by our junior kindergarten students reciting the days of the week and months of the year. Enjoy the program.
Percy Leon was born on April 11, 1899. Percy invented Corazon to help arthritis. He also invented air foam, which is used to put out gas or oil fires. He developed air foam during World War II to save soldiers' lives.
Alfred Nova was born on October 21st, 1833. He invented dynamite. Dynamite made it easier to get the minerals out of rocks and other hard objects. With the money made from dynamite, he started the Nobel Prizes. This is called a project. Marie Curie was born on November 7, 1867. She invented the portable X-ray machine. She also discovered the radium that helps X-ray machines work.
George Washington Carver was born in 1864. He invented hand lotion from peanuts. He also made 450 other useful products made from peanuts and sweet potatoes.
Benjamin Franklin was born in 1706. In 1741, Mr. Franklin made a wonderful invention called the Franklin stove. The Franklin stove provides more heat and less smoke than a normal open fireplace.
Alexander Graham Bell was born in Scotland in 1847. He invented the telephone in 1876.
He invented the phone because he was trying to help his deaf students.
Marie Curie was born on November 7, 1867. She won the Nobel Prize for Physics in 1907 and the Nobel Prize for Chemistry in 1911. Marie Curie died on July 4, 1934.
George Washington Carver was born in 1864. He and his friend Henry Ford worked together and invented plastic from soybeans that they used as the outside of a car in 1924.
Chester Greenwood was born on December 4, 1858. He invented the earmuffs. They help people's ears get warm. They can be lots of shapes or colors.
George Washington Carver was born in 1864. He made over 300 products from the peanut. Orville and Wilbur Wright were born in 1867 and 1871. They invented the first plane. In 11 years, the planes were used to fight in World War I.
Hi, my name is Decker. I like having a trunk. When I play with my cousins, I can put my head underwater and go right on breathing.
Hi, my name is Greenlee.
Back through the years, I go wandering once again. Back through the seasons of my youth, I recall a box of rags that someone gave us and how my mama put the rags to use. There were rags of many colors, but every piece was small, and I didn't have a coat and it was way down in the fall. Mama sewed the rags together, sewed every piece with love. She made my coat of many colors that I was so proud of. As she sewed, she told a story from the Bible she had read about a coat of many colors Joseph wore, and then she said, I hope this coat will bring you good luck and happiness. And I just couldn't wait to wear it, and Mama blessed it with a kiss. My coat of many colors that my mama made for me, made from only rags, but I wore it so proudly. Although we had no money, I was rich as I could be, and my coat of many colors my mama made for me. So with patches on my breeches and holes in both my shoes, in my coat of many colors, I hurried off to school just to find the others laughing and making fun of me. In my coat of many colors my mama made for me. And now I couldn't understand it, for I felt I was rich. And I told them all the love Mama sewed in every stitch. And I told them all the story Mama told me while she sewed. And how my coat of many colors was worth more than all those clothes. But they didn't understand it, and I tried to make them see that one is only poor only if they choose to be. Now I know we had no money, but I was rich as I could be in my coat of many colors my mama made for me, made just for me. Hi, my name is Layla. Hug-a-wit. I will not play at tug-a-wit. I'd rather play at hug-a-wit, where everyone hugs instead of tugs, where everyone giggles and rolls on the rug, where everyone kisses and everyone grins, and everyone cuddles and everyone wins.
Hi, my name is Olive. Homework machine. The homework machine, oh, the homework machine, the most perfect contraption that's ever been seen. Just put in your homework and drop in a dime, snap on the switch in 10 seconds time, your homework comes out as clean, as quick as can be. Here it is, 9 plus 4, and the answer is 3. 3, oh me, I guess it's not as perfect as I thought it would be. Hi, my name is Caleb. 5 little flowers. 5 little flowers growing in a row. The first one said, I'm purple, you know. The second one said, I'm pink, as pink can be. The third one said, I'm blue like the sea. The fourth one said, I'm a very red fellow. The fifth one said, my color is yellow. Then out came the sun, big and bright, and 5 little flowers smiled in delight.
Hello, my name is Ayanj. Oh my, no more pie. Pie's too sweet. Want a piece of meat. Meat's too red. Want a piece of bread. Bread's too brown. Think I'll go to town. Town's too far. Think I'll take the car. Car won't go. Falls on my toe. Toe gives me pain. Falls on my toe. Think I'll take the train. Train had a wreck. Fell on my neck. Oh my, no more pie. Peggy?
Yes, Gerald?
I think someone is looking at us.
Someone is looking at us?
Who is looking at us? A monster?
No, it is a reader. A reader is reading us.
How's a reader reading us?
The reader is reading these word bubbles. We are in a book.
We are in a book? That is so cool. We are in a book.
We are in a book.
We are being read.
We are being read. Oh, I have a good idea. I can make the reader say a word.
You can make the reader say a word?
I can, if the reader says it out loud.
That's a good idea. That's a funny idea.
Here I go. Banana.
Did you hear that? The reader said banana. Oh, the reader said it again.
Ha 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 ha. Hee 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 hee. Hee 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 ha 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 ha.
Banana. So funny.
Do you want to turn before the book ends?
Ends? The book ends?
Yes, all books end.
When will this book end?
I will look. Page 57.
Page 57. It is page 46 now. Eek, now is page 47. This book is going too fast. I have more to give. I have more words, more jokes, more bananas. I just want to be read.
I have a good idea.
Whisper, whisper, whisper. That's a good idea. Hello, will you please read us again? I hope this works.
Me too.
Make new friends. Make new friends, but keep the old. One is silver and the other gold. Do you want to try?
Hi, my name is Peyton. Ma and God. God gave us fingers. Ma says, use your fork. God gave us voices. Ma says, don't scream. Ma says, eat broccoli, carrots, and cereal. But God gave us tasties for maple ice cream. God gave us fingers. Ma says, use your hanky. God gave us puddles. Ma says, don't splash. Ma says, be quiet. Your father is sleeping. But God gave us garbage can covers to crash. God gave us fingers. Ma says, put your gloves on. God gave us raindrops. Ma says, don't get wet. Ma says, be careful. Don't get too near to those strange, lovely dogs that God gave us to pet. God gave us fingers. Ma says, go wash them. But God gave us coal bins and nice dirty bodies. And I ain't too smart, but there's one thing for certain, either Ma's wrong or else God is.
Hello, I'm Ariel, and I'm going to be reading The Nap Taker.
No, I did not take the nap. The nap took me off the bed and out the window, far beyond the sea, to a land where sleepyheads read only comic books.
and knock their naps in iron safes so that they can't get took. As soon as I came to that land, I also came to grief. The people pointed at me, shouting, "Where's that nap, you thief?" They took me to the courthouse. The judge put on his cap. He said, "My child, you are on trial for taking someone's nap. Yes, you are selfish children. You think just of yourself. You don't care if the nap you took. You don't care if the nap you take belongs to someone else. It happens that the nap you took without a thought or care belongs to Bonnie Bolingbroke, who's sitting crying there. She hasn't slept in quite some time to see her eyelids flap. She's tired, drowsy, and cranky too. 'Cause guess who took your nap? You're guilty. Yes, you're guilty. You're guilty as can be. But just return the nap you took, and we might set you free." "I did not take the nap," I cried. "I give my solemn bow. And if I took it by mistake, I do not have it now." "Oh, fiddle fudge!" cried out the judge. "Your records look quite sour. Last night I see you stole a kiss last week. You took a shower. You beat, you eggs, you whipped, you cream. At work you punched the clock. You've even killed an hour or two. We heard you darn your socks. We know you shot a basketball. You stole in second base. Now we can see you're guilty from the sleep that's on your face. Now go lie down on your blanket now and cry your guilty tears. And I sentence you to one long nap for 90 million years. And when the other children see the snap that never ends, no child will ever dare to take somebody's nap again."
Hi, my name is Evie Grace. I will be reading I'm Up Here. I'm up here, you're down there, and nothing in that space between us but a mile of air. Where I sail, clouds pass. Where you run, green grass. Where I float, birds sing. One thin thing there is that holds us close together, kite string.
Hi, my name is Eleanor. You tuck me in, turn out the lights, keep me safe and sound at night. Little girls depend on things like that. Brush my teeth and comb my hair, had to drive me everywhere. You were always there when I looked back. You had to do it all alone, make a living, make a home. Must have been as hard as it could be. And when I couldn't sleep at night, scared things wouldn't turn out right, you would hold my hand and think to me, caterpillar in the trees, how you wonder who you'll be. Can't go far, but you can always dream. Wish you may and wish you might, don't you worry, hold on tight. I promise you there will come a day. Butterfly, fly away. Butterfly, fly away. Butterfly, fly away. Flap your wings now you can't say. Take those dreams and make them all come true. Butterfly, fly away. Butterfly, fly away. We've been waiting for this day all along, knowing just what to do. Butterfly, 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 fly away. Butterfly, fly away. Butterfly, fly away.
Hi, my name is Campbell. I am hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry, really hungry. Hungry, hungry, hungry. I'm so hungry. I'll eat a bread roll, popcorn in a bowl, 1 plate of boiled rice, 2 chocolate mice, 3 slices of cheese, 100 peas, from some fried fish, a birthday wish, a birthday cake, a tummy ache, a funny joke, an egg yolk, vanilla ice cream, a very bad dream, gingerbread man, a frying pan, nasty fry, a dark and stormy night, signpost, a piece of toast, giant and a bit of the moon, 1 last pea, then I'll eat me.
Hi, my name is Charlie, and I'll be reading Smile.
Smiling is infectious. You could catch it like the flu. And someone smiled at me today. I started smiling too. I walked around the corner and someone saw me grin. When he smiled, I realized I had passed it on to him. I thought about the smile and then realized its worth. A single smile like mine could travel around the earth. So if you feel a smile, begin. Don't leave it undetected. Start an epidemic and get the world infected.
My name is Will, and this is the beginning of my story called Will and Michael Defeat the Virus Plant 3000. Will and Michael were great friends who also joined together and saw the world through its problems. One morning, Will woke up and looked out of his window, and green vines were covering everything. Will turned on the news and found out that it was called the virus plant 3000, and it was growing out of control, and soon it would engulf the entire planet, and no one knew what to do to stop it. People kept trying to chop it up, but it would just grow stronger and faster. So Will called his friend Michael, and they decided they had to stop it, and decided to go to the and do some research. They learned all about plants and Carolina creeper and other invasive plant species, and determined that they need to find the root of the problem, no pun intended, and destroy it. But where could that be? So they left the library, got on their bikes, and started to ride home. They would need to act fast because the vines were starting to go into the street. As they rode, that is when Michael looked up in the sky and said, "What is that?" It was shaped like a banana and had a propeller on the front. Will said, "That's Captain New Banana, and I bet he is behind this." To be continued.
Hi, my name's Elise. I made my dog a Valentine. She sniffed it very hard. I then chewed on it a little while and left it in the yard. I made one for my parakeets, a pretty paper heart. They pulled it with their claws and beaks until it ripped apart. I made one for my turtle. All he did was get it wet. I wonder if a Valentine is wasted on a pet.
The Brave Navigator, a true story. On a cold Sunday afternoon, just a few weeks ago, I visited my great-great-uncle Jimmy Bullen, who was 96 years old. I sat in the living room of his house in downtown Richmond to ask him about his time serving in World War II. When Jimmy was 18 years old, and after 1 year of college, he was drafted into the war. He was a navigator in the Army Air Corps, which is now the Air Force. As a navigator in those times, there were few electronic controls, so Jimmy used paper maps. In April 1945, Jimmy was assigned his first air combat mission of 8 other crew members. The crew was flying a loaded B-17 bomber. The nickname for this plane was the Flying Fortress. The crew left from England in formation of other planes. When the plane was over Germany, the cloud cover was so bad that the pilot flew out of the formation. The co-pilot transferred the communication to the lead plane, Jimmy, therefore showing off Jimmy's ability to speak to the cockpit. The pilot got disoriented and made the nose of the plane go straight up, which put the plane in a downward spiral. Jimmy realized that the plane was spiraling down, but he couldn't communicate to the cockpit. He knew that it was impossible for a loaded B-17 to come out of a spin. He motioned to the only crew member that he could alert that the plane was in trouble and to follow him out. Jimmy opened the hatch and rolled it head first. After he jumped,
he realized he only had one side of his parachute attached. At 28,000 feet, one strap attached, he parachuted to the ground. Due to the clouds, he could not see the plane. However, seconds later, he heard a crash. The plane had split in half, the tail remained intact, but the front exploded. Jimmy was the only survivor. Jimmy landed in a field where German mans plowed his crops. But Jimmy did not worry because he knew Americans had already occupied that portion of Germany. He then spotted an American military jeep, which was coming to investigate the crash. They asked him to go to the wreckage to identify the crew, but he said no because he did not want to see it. Jimmy had flown with that crew for several months prior and had become very close friends with all of them. Jimmy was sent home for 30 days to recover. He then joined another crew and was preparing to go to Japan, but the war ended. He was discharged in December 1945. After the war, Jimmy traveled to one of his crewmates' parents to talk to them about their son and tell them about the plane crash. Jimmy ended up finishing college and then joined his father in a family business. In his retirement, he has published 4 books. One of his books is about the story. As I was leaving his house that day, I was thinking about how impressed I was with Jimmy's bravery, and I'm so grateful that he's still alive 78 years later to share his story with me.
May you be full of promise like a sunrise. May your heart shine like the sun. May your love be never ending. May your strength be like a mountain. May your imagination soar like an eagle. May your dreams take you anywhere. May you believe in yourself and know gratitude for all the blessings in your life. May you have peace within you. Your lucky stars above you, sunshine along the way. May friends be there to love you, joy and work and play. Laughter to outweigh you, each care in your heart a song, and gladness waiting everywhere, all your life long.
Hi, my name's Elias Humes, and I will be reading Ode to a Cheese Doodle. I searched the grocery store in haste, my goal a cheesy, crunchy taste. And I find it deep in aisle 9 for just $1.39. A bag of doodles made of cheese, my appetite a sweet disease. My friends and teachers tell me that I'm eating saturated fat, but they know not how satisfied I feel while munching doodles fried. I savor each bright orange curl until it seems I might just hurl. Their praises I will always sing. Cheese doodles, they're my everything.
My name is Anna Hunt. Something's missing. I remember I put on my socks. I remember I put on my shoes. I remember I put on my tie that was painted in beautiful purples and blues. I remember I put on my coat to look perfectly grand at the dance. Yet I feel there is something missing I may have forgot. Oh, what is it? What is it? Oh yeah, it's my pants.
Hello, my name is John Lee, and I'll be talking about Legos. I chose Legos because I can free build and nobody will stop me. Legos were created by Ole Kurt Christian in 1932. He was from Bolen, Denmark. He named his company Lego, derived from the Danish word legat, which means play well. The Lego Group's motto is, best is never too good. He believed in quality. His son Gottfried became junior managing director January 28, 1954. Ole Kurt Christian patented his company Lego and creates Duplo Legos. LEGO becomes the world's most powerful brand. Every 5 decades, 400 million LEGO bricks were made. LEGO gets ideas from games and movies such as Minecraft. Minecraft is one of my favorite LEGOs to build with. LEGO video games were invented due to the popularity and released the movie Ninjago in September 2011. Because of Olga Kristen, I was able to build a LEGO pyramid in Spanish class with my friends Trip and Asher. During my research about LEGOs, I saw a LEGO X-Wing was made into a real-sized model and displayed in New York City. It was amazing. One day, I would like to build like that.
Hello. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Cameron Moots, and I am in 2nd grade in Miss Lunsford's class. Over spring break, my family watched a movie called Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. That got me thinking about additional ways to use Mr. Soletti's shrink ray technology. Think about some of the amazing possibilities. A shrink ray could be used to shrink cargo and fuel for interstellar travel, making space exploration so much more efficient. Perhaps we could also improve medical treatments with a shrink ray. For example, we could shrink away cancer cells or shrink medicines, making them easier to take. Another idea would be to shrink trash. Not only would that eliminate pollution, but it would make my chores a lot easier too. And what about the ability to enlarge things? That would be useful too. We could zap trees to replenish the rainforest faster, which would protect the atmosphere and eliminate man-made global warming. We could do the same for crops, or even just zap clean water and healthy food directly, making it larger to make sure everyone in the world has enough to eat and drink. My favorite fun idea would be to enlarge ice cream so that we can all eat as much as we like. I appreciate you all taking the time to think with me on revolutionary ways to improve the world. Advances like some of these will surely come about in our lifetimes, and it is up to us to envision and innovate the endless possibilities.
Hello, my name is Trip. I'm going to be reading about my teeth. A tooth fell out and left a space so big my tongue could touch my face, and every time I smile, it shows a space where something used to grow. I miss my tooth, as you can guess, but then I have to brush one less.
Hello, I am Nicholas Preston. I would like to read all about Bengal tigers. I would like to tell you about Bengal tigers, including the rare white Bengal tiger. They are a regal animal species. It is often assumed that some tigers end up white because they're albino, but this is incorrect. White tigers are actually a standard Bengal tiger that has suffered a pigmentation defect at birth. Tigers eat deer, chital, saber, buffalo, and cattle. Tigers use their scent to mark their territory. Today, white tigers are found only in captive settings, such as zoos, safari parks, and safari parks. Bengal tigers, including orange and white, are endangered species, and their population is declining. According to the International Union of Conservation of Nature, there are fewer than 2,500 Bengal tigers left in the wild. We should try to help Bengal tigers in every way we can. Thank you.
Caterpillars, don't you hold on too tight.
Both of you know it's your time to grow, to fall apart, to reunite. Wonders await you just on the other side, and trust they'll be there, and start to prepare the way for tomorrow. Two caterpillars, cocooned and waiting, each in their own world, anticipating what happens after the rearranging. And so afraid of change, in a world that never stops changing, so let the walls come down, the world will never stop changing. And now we will read the same selection in Spanish. Hay oruguitas no se aguanten más. Hay que crecer aparte y volver hacia adelante seguirás. Vienen milagros, vienen crisálidas. Hay que partir y construir su propio futuro. Dos oruguitas desorientadas, en dos capullos bien abrigadas. Con sueños nuevos, ya solo falta hacer lo necesario en el mundo que sigue cambiando, tumbando sus paredes. Ahí viene nuestro milagro. And thank you to my Aunt Shel.
My name is Aubrey Shawn, and I'm reading Lose My Head by my mother. Mama said I'd lose my head if it wasn't attached. I didn't believe her, but last week I lost my homework, my favorite hairband, and my coat. Today I lost my tooth, right out of my head. Now I'm wondering if that can happen. Maybe my head is next. Hi, my name is Gabby Atkins, and I'm going to be reading a poem called Butterfly Wishes. Yesterday, a butterfly came floating gently through the sky. He soared up through the atmosphere, then drifted close enough to hear. I said, I'd love to fly with you and sail around the way you do. It looks like it would be such fun to fly up towards the summer sun. But I have not your graceful charm. I haven't wings, just these two arms. I've been designed to walk around with my human feet must touch the ground. Then magically he spoke up to me and told me what his wish would be. He said, what I love the most to do is walk upon God's earth with you, to squish its mud between my toes or touch my fingers to my nose. I love just once to walk around with human feet to touch the ground, but I have not two legs that swing. I haven't arms, just these two wings. And so we went our separate ways in wonder and surprise, for we both seen God's precious gifts through someone else's eyes.
Hi, my name is Jack Rose, and I will be reciting the poem The Spider and the Fly by Mary Howitt. Will you walk into my parlor, said the spider to the fly. 'Tis the prettiest little parlor that ever you did spy. The way into my parlor is up a winding stair, and I have many curious things to show you when you are there. Oh, no, no, said the little fly, to ask me is in vain, for who goes up your winding stair can ne'er come down again. I'm sure you must be weary, dear, from soaring up so high. Will you rest upon my little bed, said the spider to the fly. There are pretty curtains drawn around, and sheets are fine and thin, and if you like to rest a while, I'll snugly tuck you in. Oh, no, no, said the little fly, for I've often heard it said, they never, never wake again who sleep upon your bed. Said the cunning spider to the fly, dear friend, what can I do to prove the warm affection I've always felt for you? I have within my pantry good store of all that's nice. I'm sure you're very welcome. Will you please to take a slice? Oh, no, no, said the little fly. Kind sir, that cannot be. I've heard what's in your pantry, and I do not wish to see. Sweet creature, said the spider, you're witty and you're wise. How handsome are your guzzy wings, how brilliant are your eyes. I have a little looking glass upon my parlor shelf, and if you step in one moment there, you shall behold yourself. I thank you, gentle sir, she said, for what you're pleased to say, and bidding you good morning now, I'll call another day. The spider turned him round about and went into his den, for well he knew the silly fly would soon come back again. So he wove a stubble web in a little corner sly, and set his table ready to dine upon the fly. Then he came out his door again, and merrily did sing, "Come hither, hither, pretty fly, with the pearl and silver wing. Your robes are green and purple, there's a crest upon your head. Your eyes are like the diamond bright, but mine are dull as lead. Alas, alas, how very soon this silly little fly, hearing his willy flattering words, came slowly flitting by. With buzzing wings she hung aloft, and nearer drew, thinking only of her brilliant eyes and green and purple hue, thinking only of her crested head, poor foolish thing at last. Up jumped the cunning spider, and fiercely held her fast. He dragged her up his winding stair into his dismal den, within his little parlor, but she ne'er came out again. And now, dear little children, who may this story read, to idle, silly, flattering words I pray you ne'er give heed. Unto an evil counselor close heart and ear and eye, and take a lesson from this tale of the spider and the fly.
Hi, my name is Abigail Hendrick. I'm going to be reading this kindness quote. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of kindness from one hurting soul to change us forever.
Hello, my name is Olive Langley. This poem is called The Little Turtle. There was a little turtle. He lived in a box. He swam in a puddle. He climbed on the rocks. He snapped at a mosquito. He snapped at a flea. He snapped at a minnow, and he snapped at me. He caught the mosquito. He caught the flea. He caught the minnow, but he didn't catch me.
Hi, my name is Olivia Victoria, and I'll be saying a poem by my mom. My mom is my best friend. She has my back to the very end. She is strong, just like King Kong. She takes care of my diabetes, no matter what my activities. Whether I'm swimming or doing something else, she makes sure my insulin is just the right dose. My mom is fun, in the house or in the sun. She takes me on vacations with my family, but the most fun vacations I've been on is just her and me. My mom made sure I get to go to the Steward school. I'm so glad because Steward is really cool. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Megan Welch, and I will be doing the poem Invitation. If you're a dreamer, come in. If you're a dreamer, a wisher, a liar, a hoper, a prayer, or a magic bean buyer. If you're a pretender, come sit by my fire, for we have some flax golden tales to spin. Come in, come in.
Hi, my name is Tabby. I'm going to be reading If the World Was Crazy by Shel Silverstein. If the world was crazy, you know what I'd eat? A big slice of soup and a whole quart of meat, a lemonade sandwich, and then I might try some roasted ice cream or a bicycle pie, a nice notebook salad, an underwear roast, an omelet of hats, and some crisp cardboard toast, a thick malted milk made from pencils and daisies, and that's what I'd eat if the world was crazy. If the world was crazy, you know what I'd wear? A chocolate suit and a tie of eclair, some marshmallow earmuffs, some licorice shoes, and I'd read a paper of peppermint news. I'd call the boy Susie, and I'd call the girls Harry. I'd talk through my ears, and I always would carry a paper umbrella for when it grew hazy to keep in the rain if the world was crazy. If the world was crazy, you know what I'd do? I'd walk on the ocean and swim in my shoe. I'd fly through the ground and I'd skip through the air. I'd run down the bathtub and bathe on the stair. And when I met somebody, I'd say, "Goodbye, Joe." And when I was leaving, then I'd say hello. And the greatest of men would be silly and lazy, so I would be king if the world was crazy.
Hi, my name is Fope.
and I'm going to be reading I Have a Dream by Dr. Martin Luther King. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slave owners and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream that one day even the state of Mississippi, a state sweltering with the heat of injustice, sweltering with the heat of oppression, will be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of the skin, but by the content of the character. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day down in Alabama, with its vicious racists, with its governor having his lips dripping with the word of interposition and nullification, one day, right down in Alabama, little black boys and black girls will be able to join hands with little white boys and white girls as sisters and brothers. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day every valley shall be exalted, every hill and mountain shall be made low, the rough places shall be made plain, and the crooked places will be made straight, and the glory of our Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together.
Hello, my name is Brooke Frankenberg. I will be reading a poem called Why Did They Leave by Patricia Walter. It doesn't make any difference, their color or size, most dogs are very wise. They know their limit, how to please, sometimes in fun they really tease. They join our lives, fill our heart, we never ever want to part. Their lives are too short for the joy they give. Why do they leave and we get to live?
Hello, my name is Harper Heck, and I'm going to be reading I Love Math by myself. Multiplication, division, addition, subtraction, and more. Some people think math is a bore, but I adore multiplication, division, addition, subtraction, and more. Multiplication is a snap if you memorize each fact. Division is multiplication flipped around, and once you learn it, it's easier than it sounds. When you do addition, you're on a mission to find the correct sum. Subtraction is the action of making something go away. Thank you to all my amazing teachers who have helped me to love math every day. I love math. My name is Laurel, and I will be reading The Path to Treasure by myself. Alas, me mateys, we're off to sea, we sail to where the treasure be. A storm is brewing in the west, we'll never get a moment's rest. Our guide be our trusty map, in the wind our sails do flap. Land ho, the boatswain cries, the land shines in our eyes. As we hit the sandy shore, our poverty will be no more. If we find the ocean so true, hidden by the ocean so blue, the sea, my mother, it breaks my heart, for on this ship we'll do our part. We play our fiddles to the ocean's tune, under the sun or under the moon. The celestial stars are all aglow, while we suffer down below. Let there be hope like buried gold, we'll find it out there before we old.
Hi, my name is Lily Kersey, and I'll be reading My Missing Shoe by Kate Miller Wilson. I looked for you by the front door, under my bed, on the bathroom floor, near the back stairs, in the drawer with my socks, next to the table, and out in the sandbox. My mother is calling me, and I am calling you. Where have you gone, my missing shoe?
Hello, my name is Finley Olive, and I'm going to be reading The Friendship Poem by Mary E. Carpo. Oh, what a joy it is to have a friend like you, for giving me strength the way you do, for lifting me up when I'm feeling down, and putting a smile on my face when I'm wearing a frown. Thanks for being there and helping me grow. Your friendship means a lot. This I'd like you to know.
Hi, my name is Samantha Preston. I want to share a basic introduction to English equestrian riding. Before you can even begin to think about riding the horse, you have to perform horse care activities, which I will now describe. You start by putting the halter on the horse. The halter goes over the horse's head, and there is a lead rope attached to it. Next, you tie the lead rope to the stall so the horse cannot walk out of the stall. Now it's time to groom the horse. First in the grooming process is the Curie. You brush the horse with the Curie in a circular motion to get all the dust and loose hair off the horse. Next is the hard brush. This is used in a top-down motion working diagonally. The hard brush is also used to get dirt off the horse. After the hard brush, you use the soft brush. This brush is used as a finishing brush for polishing the horse. Lastly, you use the hoof pick. With the hoof pick, you pick up the horse's hoof and scrape the dirt and rocks out of the bottom of the hoof. The grooming process is not just important to clean your horse, but also for looking over your horse for any wounds before riding it. Now you're ready to tack up the horse. This means you get to put on all the equipment on that you need to ride the horse. The first thing you do is put on the saddle pad to provide cushioning on the horse's back. Next is the half pad, which is half the size of the saddle pad and is also used for cushioning for the horse's back. After the half pad, you are ready for the saddle. Once the saddle is on, you can attach the girth to the saddle. The girth is basically a belt that goes around the horse's stomach and connects to the saddle. Having the girth on makes it so the saddle is secure on the horse. It does not fall off or shift while riding. Once you have the girth on, now you can put on the bridle. The bridle goes over the horse's head and like a halter, but instead it has reins and a bit attached to it. The bit goes in the horse's mouth so you can steer the horse. Now you can ride your horse. You take the reins and lead the horse out of the stall to the mounting block. The mounting block is a platform that you stand on to mount your horse. You put one foot in the stirrup closest to the mounting block, typically your left foot first, and then swing the other foot over the horse to the other side into the other stirrup. You squeeze your leg to make the horse walk. You pull the right rein and apply pressure to your left leg to go right and the opposite for going left. After you walk for a little while, you can trot. You squeeze the horse harder with your legs until the horse trots. After you trot for a bit, you can canter. To canter, you squeeze the horse even harder. When you want the horse to stop cantering, you pull back on the horse's reins and the horse goes back to a trot. When you want the horse to stop completely, you continue to pull back on the reins until the horse halts. When you're finished riding, go back through the grooming process and, of course, give your horse lots of treats. I hope you learn lots of horse terminology as well, how to prepare and ride a horse. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Zoe, and I will be reading Let No One Steal Your Dreams by Paul Cookson. Let no one steal your dreams, let no one tear apart that burning of ambition that fires the drive inside your heart. Let no one steal your dreams, let no one tell you that you can't, let no one hold you back, let no one tell you that you won't. Set your sights and keep them fixed, set your sights on high, let no one steal your dreams, your only limit is the sky. Follow your heart, follow your soul, only when you follow them will you feel truly whole. Set your sights and keep them fixed, set your sights on high, let no one steal your dreams, your only limit is the sky.
Hello, my name's Anibert Willem. Today I'll be talking about why Earth is a better place to live on than any other planet in our solar system. First, let's start with Mercury. Do you know why Mercury is not a good place to live on? It's boiling hot during the day and freezing cold during the night. Now that's some extreme temperatures. We cannot survive that. Next is Venus. Venus is the hottest planet in our solar system. It has very high surface pressure that can crush you like a flat pancake. Now let's go to Mars. Mars might look like a very beautiful planet with its red color, but it really isn't. It has sandstorms that go on for several months that could get in your eyes and blind you. Now let us look at the biggest planet in our solar system, which is Jupiter. Jupiter has a big hurricane known as the red spot. This stretches over 10,000 miles across, and the winds are so strong it can knock you off your feet. Also, you cannot stand on any of the gas giants, including Jupiter. Next up is Saturn. Saturn looks like a beautiful planet with the rings around it, but it isn't. It's the stormiest planet in our solar system. It has lightning bolts 1,000 times stronger than the ones on Earth. It has winds so strong that it can knock you off your feet. Same as Jupiter, you cannot stand on Saturn either. Now let's look at the seventh planet, which is Uranus. Uranus is the coldest planet in our solar system. It is tilted at 98 degrees, which makes the seasons on Uranus very extreme. Last stop, Neptune. Neptune is the last planet in our solar system. 1 year on Neptune is the same as 164.8 Earth years. Now that's a super long year. Who could wait that long to celebrate a birthday? If we could go there, we could bring lots of diamonds back home because there may be oceans of liquid diamond. After all this, I still think Earth is the best place to live on than any other planet in the solar system. Earth has nice weather. It's not too hot or not too cold. On Earth, the years are not too long, and we get a birthday every 365 days. Although, I would have loved to celebrate my birthdays on Mercury, where could I have a birthday party every 88 days. On Earth, there are no raging sandstorms, and we have a protective atmosphere. Earth is the perfect place to live on. That's why we need to take good care of our planet Earth. But some of us are not taking care of Earth. We're drilling holes into the ground to get coal, natural gas, and oil. Then we're burning them at power plants to create electricity. That creates greenhouse gases and creates global warming. All those ways of creating electricity is bad for the Earth. We're also cutting down trees to make room for farmland that destroys forests and habitats for animals. Here are some ways we can help protect our planet. One way is to reduce pollution. One way we can reduce pollution is by using bikes for shorter distances, unplugging electronics while not using them, turning off the lights when you leave a room so we don't use too much electricity. We should turn off the tap when we're not using it so we don't waste water. We should recycle as much as possible so we don't fill landfills on the ground. Also, if we do not recycle, trash is dumped into the ocean that could harm many sea animals. If we do not take care of our Earth, we might have to move to a different planet, but none of the planets have oxygen or water. None of the other planets in our solar system can support life. So let us keep our precious home safe. Let's protect our Earth's wonders.
Hello, my name is Faith. Today I will be reciting the poem How to Write a Poem by Kwame Alexander. Hush, grab a pencil, some paper, spawn. Let loose your heart, raise your voice. What if I have many voices? Let them dance together, twist and turn like best friends in a maze, till you find your way to that one true word or two. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Roby Fisher, and today I'll be reading the Two Wolves legend. There is a Cherokee legend about an elderly brave who tells his grandson about life. Son, he says, within all of us there is a battle of two wolves. One is evil. He is anger, envy, jealousy, sorrow, regret, greed, self-pity, guilt, lies, false pride, and ego. He continued. The other wolf is good. He has joy, peace, hope, humanity, kindness, empathy, generosity, truth, compassion, and faith. The same fight is going on inside of you and inside of every other person too, explained the wise Cherokee elder. The grandson thought about it for a minute, and then he asked his grandfather, which wolf will win? The grandfather simply replied, the one you feed.
Hi, my name is Kara.
Hi, my name is Wisdom.
Today we're going to be reciting Nobody.
By Shel Silverstein.
Nobody loves me.
Nobody cares.
Nobody picks me peaches and pears.
Nobody offers me candy and cokes.
Nobody listens and laughs at my jokes.
Nobody helps when I get in a fight.
Nobody does all my homework at night.
Nobody misses me.
Nobody cries.
Nobody thinks I'm a wonderful girl.
So if you ask me who's my best friend in a whiz,
I'll stand up and tell you that nobody is.
But yesterday night I got quite a scare.
I woke up and nobody just wasn't there.
I called out and reached out for nobody's hand.
In the darkness where nobody usually stands.
Then I poked through the house in each cranny and nook.
But I found somebody in each place I looked.
I searched till I'm tired, and now with the dawn,
there's no doubt about it.
Nobody's gone.
Hello, my name is Madeline. I will be reading Homework Stew by Ken Nesbitt. I cooked my math book in a broth and stirred it to a streaming froth. I threw in papers, pencils too, to make a pot of homework stew. I turned the flame up nice and hot and tossed in my binder in the pot. I sprinkled my book report with my colored markers by the quart. Despite the putrid, noxious gas, I proudly took my stew to class. And though I smelled so grotesque, I set it on my teacher's desk. My teacher said, "You're quite a chef, but still you're going to get an F." I didn't ask for homework stew. I said, "Your homework's due."
Hello, my name is Lucy Langley, and I will be reading Standing is Stupid by Shel Silverstein. Standing is stupid, crawling's a curse, skipping is silly, walking is worse, hopping is hopeless, jumping's a chore, sitting is senseless, leaning's a bore, running's ridiculous, jogging's insane. Guess I'll go upstairs and lie down.
As we close the show, let's give a round of applause to all of our orators today. I don't know that I would have had the self-confidence and poise to come out on a stage at their ages, so we're very proud of all the work that they do. It has become a Steward tradition for the lower school oratorical show to conclude with a poem in two voices presented by our fourth graders. You will notice that we have two groups, and sometimes they are speaking together, sometimes they're speaking counter to each other, and so I hope that you enjoy this special treat. Go ahead, fourth grade.